Assalamualaikum. I'm Dr. Azwa and I'm currently working as a general physician at MedIQ Smart Healthcare. Today we're going to be talking about how to find the right therapist for you. Particularly in Pakistan, it can be very hard to seek therapy in the first place due to the social stigma. And if one does feel like they should be seeking therapy, people usually don't know where to start. It's very important to choose someone who you feel comfortable with and who is a certified therapist as well. There can be a number of reasons people require therapy. It could be due to depression, anxiety, it could be anything like relationship problems, past trauma, or you're going through a major life change. Even if you don't seem to pinpoint any reason, you should, if you feel like you need therapy, you should totally go for it. The first step is obviously finding towards finding the right therapist is recognizing that you need help and you have to accept it and then accept the fact that there is no shame in it. The second thing you can do is share that you need help with a loved one, your friend, or someone, your friend who's already in therapy, or you can visit your GP and ask them, and they can provide you with a list of therapists based in your city. You could also use a reliable healthcare facility online like MedIQ itself or any other platform, any international platform. And I personally feel like online consultations can be very convenient for a lot of people. Um, you may also be able to search for specialists who specialize in marriage and family counseling or therapists who focus on drug and alcohol abuse problem because it's a very stratified and vast field. Moreover, you should also recognize what you want to accomplish before starting therapy, and then you can work towards achieving that goal. If you think some type of medication may help with your symptoms, you can beforehand search for the medication and then ask particular questions with your therapist regarding that. Some people are a little iffy about medication and they just want to go through counseling, and there are several options for that too. Before you set up a meeting with a therapist, whether it's online or if it's in person, it's very helpful to make sure you have all the information you need. So what you can do is before setting up an appointment, you can write it down on a piece of paper or on your phone. Because mostly what happens is when you go to a therapist, you forget what you wanted to ask. And it's very important to make sure your first session answers a lot of your concerns regarding the therapist themselves, because a lot of people are concerned if the therapist is licensed, how much experience do they have, how much experience do they have in treating patients with the exact same symptoms as you do, and a lot of people have this question like how soon can we expect to feel better. So you should keep in mind that it's a very you require a lot of commitment while seeking therapy, and it's not a quick fix. So you should ask all of these questions beforehand, and it's better to like jot it down so you don't forget anything while you're having your first session. The next thing that's very important is that even if the therapist has all the professional accreditations, uh, if you don't feel comfortable with a particular therapist, there is no shame in changing. A lot if you feel, because therapy is uncomfortable for a lot of people, they ask a lot of personal questions and they dig into your past. But besides that, if you feel like your therapist is not hearing you, if they're interrupting you, or if they're invalidating you, so you should definitely go to someone else. So I'm just going to end the video with the fact that finding a helpful therapist can make a major difference in your life, and you should have full authority over who you want to guide you through this journey. Thank you.